the Cool Wrestling Podcast, the worst podcast on the internet today. Once again, it is me, your host, the Hash Brown Kid, accompanied as always by Cactus.
Hey yo.
Ayo.
Hey yo.
Hey yo, Chico. Why is my daddy more successful than me? Ayo, Chico.
Hey yo.
Why am I part of the worst stable in pro wrestling Noah? Why did Joey Janela clown my ass after getting his ass beat by Enzo Amore?
I'm doing good, man.
Hooligans!
It's a fucking good start.
This is a fucking terrible start. Cactus, my man, how you doing tonight?
Oh man, I'm back home from my staycation with a bunch of other goddamn animals, and now my animal won't leave me the fuck alone. So it's all good.
Oh, that's good. So how was your week, man?
It's been tiring. It's been having to go through work, watching a lot of wrestling, and taking care of 6 pets at the same time.
Now that's pretty hard. I also did that, but I had a concert thrown in there too. So
oh, poor you.
I know, poor me. So Cactus, what are you going to be drinking this evening?
I have some Jim Beam Double Oak Twice Barreled Bourbon Whiskey.
Nice. Take a sip of that. Tell me how it is.
I really don't want to take a sip of it straight, but I'm going to have to.
Take a sip.
That's fucking bourbon whiskey, all right?
All right. I got a Monaco cocktail, Blue Crush. It just has a lot of alcohol in it. I also have a heliocentric Hefeweizen and the hazy IPA from the Odyssey Brew Works here in Arvada, Colorado. Thanks, guys, for making a great beer. Now, I'll tell you, Cactus, it's been a long week, man. It has been a long fucking week for wrestling.
Man, I have not drank straight bourbon in a while. God fucking damn it, I wasn't ready for that.
Hey, how about you shut the fuck up and let's talk about wrestling?
Okay,
but before we get into our first event, I'd like to apologize to anybody who actually wanted to hear our thoughts on Fight for the Fallen as fuck you.
Yeah, Fight for the Fallen, something that had to fall through the wayside, considering by all accounts it wasn't very good, and it also wasn't very important.
At least not in any grand scheme of things. I can probably tell you who's going to win looking at the card. Young Bucks won again. Fucking Adam Hangman Page beat Kip Sabian. Bullshit.
Yeah, at this point, it's just a glorified house show on the way to All Out.
Which I'm very excited for.
I'm excited for All Out too. They're like the actual events of AEW are really good.
Yeah, no, the actual events, not these. Granted, their best event was a glorified house show and Fyter Fest, but
Fyter Fest was pretty good. Everything, it's just like the matches were very good. Everything outside the match were kind of hit or miss.
I guess they never miss, huh?
Oh, they missed a lot. They saw the fucking Librarians.
Oh yeah. I bet they'll never kiss you. Moi.
You had to put that in my face. Alongside Fyter Fest,
hit the dab like Wiz Khalifa. And speaking of hitting the dab like Wiz Khalifa, we're going into our first event. We're going to talk about the G1 Climax 29's Day 2. Cactus, the B block. Mwah! I'm loving it.
I also love the B block. It has a lot of our favorites, a lot of our guys on it.
I mean, our boys. If we got a boy stable, all those guys would be in it, especially God Emperor Taichi.
Especially Taichi.
Like I said, God Emperor Taichi.
Yes, sorry. Speaking of our boys, though, this event actually starts with our boy Shingo Takagi taking on Juice Robinson. My
boy Juice! Biggest takeaway is that I'm still pissed off that he doesn't have the dreads.
Yeah, my biggest takeaway is goddamn Hanma doing commentary the entire time.
Basically the entire night.
Yeah, it was like a JoJo's villain the entire night doing commentary.
Darby the Gambler.
It was distracting because like he didn't do commentary a lot. He wouldn't like say a lot, so like you'll forget that he's there. Then all of a sudden you'll just hear him. It's like, God fucking damn it! What the fuck?
It's great that he was talking during the Dragon match, because if anybody should be called the Dragon, it's Hanma. You smoking 40 packs a day, buddy?
He's smoking 40 cartons a day.
Been smoking for 45 years. It hasn't been a very good life, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, like it was very distracting. The match itself was very, very nice.
I'm sure you think it was.
I thought it was a very good match. I like both these guys. A lot of Juice going for the Pulp Friction and Shingo finding interesting ways to counter that out and hit moves on his own.
How about that superplex jackhammer?
That was fucking great.
That was a good spot. I forgot who did it, but I know someone did it.
That sounds like something Shingo would do.
You know, it's funny. I think actually Juice did it.
Yeah, maybe.
And he didn't even get the fucking pin off it.
I don't know. It's been a lot of wrestling in a long time since we watched this event.
It has. Unfortunately, we didn't get many notes for it, so the G1 Day 2 is going to be like, going fucking quick. Cactus, what'd you rate this match after a Pulp Friction from Juice for the 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3. Ring the damn bell. He won. It was a 93% for me.
Oh, I gave it an 86. I was a little harsher on this match than you, I guess.
I really enjoyed the match for what it was. I don't know. 86, it doesn't sound unfair, but I thought it was a lot better than that.
Speaking of a lot better than what I expected, it's going to be Mox versus God Emperor Taichi. Glad to see Taichi carrying Moxley around. I mean, Jesus.
Our boys.
I mean, Mox has to be a boy because he's got the boy shorts going.
Yeah. One disappointment from this match was that Taichi took his pants off way too early.
Oh, God, like, he was immediately ready to take those pants off. I mean, then again, it was only a 7-minute match when you think about it.
Yeah, it wasn't a long match. I don't know. Like, it was what I was expecting.
There was that Uranage through the table. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Then when Miho Abe was crying, Dean Ambrose kind of snuck his way in there, as we all like to. Miho Abe. Shout out to Miho Abe.
Shout out. If you're listening to this, Miho Abe, why?
She's not. So Cactus, do you have anything else to bring up about this match before I go to the finish?
Not really.
All right. So Death Rider after the Uranage through the table for the 1, 2, 3. What do you rate this match?
I gave it an 84.
I gave it an 82. Yeah, you and I are
we're getting closer.
We are getting closer. Next match, Yano versus Tetsuya Naito.
Now this match is a match I remember. This is a match I remember more of.
Lots of shit happened.
Yes.
But really none of it mattered because in 3 minutes, Yano wins. With the 1, 2, 3. Cactus, what do you rate that match?
I gave it a 69 because it's a me match.
Hey, ring the fucking bell. I also gave it a 69.
Nice. It was a me match.
Yeah, it was.
Naito was a very good person to bounce off of with comedy because he does it very well and he does a stone face.
He does. Yeah, Naito lost and he continued to lose.
Shout out to Red Shoes, though, for jumping to get that turnbuckle pad from Naito.
That was hilarious.
The most athletic thing I've seen for the G1 so far was Red Shoes doing that.
I think that kind of more or less just solidified it being the meme match.
Yeah.
Up next, we got Jeff Cobb versus Tomohiro Ishii.
Yeah, our big boys.
Big boy showdown. Cactus. It was a Haas war.
It was a Haas war. It was a disappointing Haas war, in my humble opinion.
Well, your humble opinion, you're fucking stupid.
I don't know. I expected a lot more. I expected a good match, and it was a okay match.
So yeah, there's really nothing to talk about this match. Brainbuster for the 1, 2, 3. Cactus, what'd you rate this match?
I rated it as 71.
I rated it as 76. Looks like I enjoyed it more than you did.
It does look like that.
Up next, we had your main event, which I was completely out of it for. Jay White versus Hiroki Goto. Can we get Goto in the finals, please?
Yeah, Goto is a very good wrestler. I really like Goto.
I need him to hold the strap before he retires.
Yeah, they're not going to make him face somebody else from Chaos.
Okay, so take the belt off and put it back on Jay White.
I think if this G1's taught us anything, I think it's taught us that they're not going to do that.
No, honestly, anything the G1 has taught me is, hey, fuck Jay White.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I do not know what Guido is doing with this G1.
Neither do I. But Cactus, Hirooki Goto hit the GTR for the 1-2-3. What do you rate this match?
I gave it an 82%.
I gave it an 80.
Yeah, it was a match that was easy to zone out of, but whenever I looked back at it, it was a very good match.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. So what do you give the cool rating for G1's Day 2?
I equate the last G1 to a very good appetizer. I'll equate this one to getting the main course, taking one small bite of it and being like, it's not as good as the appetizer.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Just taking your first bite and... Oh, that wasn't that good, was it?
How much was this?
Really? 13? Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot more, so maybe it's definitely salvageable. You took one small bite. You already had the great taste of the appetizer in your mouth. It might be just that your expectations were too high.
Right.
It could still redeem itself.
Yeah, true. We're going to move on to Evolve 131.
Yes, the 10th anniversary.
Live on the WWE Network. So there was a promo by the commentator in the beginning with a bunch of the Evolve guys out, and they're like, hey, thanks for coming. You know, we're at the ECW 2300 Arena. EC-Dub, you know, all that shit. Then everyone tends to disperse except for Josh Briggs and Anthony Green,
Retro AG,
who try to fight each other. Harlem Bravado also kicked the rope into Steppenwolf, but we'll get to hit that later. As we go into the first match, which is Josh Briggs versus Retro AG, Anthony Green. What'd you think of that match, man?
I thought it was a very good match for what it was. It had everything I kind of wanted from a match opener. It had somebody ripping off their Zubaz pants. It had big spots, top rope spots, athletic spots. It was a good match.
It was everything I wanted from a Josh Briggs match, but like actually good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I like Josh Briggs, don't get me wrong, but he has been in some fucking stinkers when we've watched him.
I do not remember Josh Briggs that much, maybe because he's that good. That this Josh Briggs, this incarnation of Josh Briggs, wiped my memory of previous Josh Briggses.
I'm glad you don't remember the match versus Moose.
Oh God! Oh God! That was Josh Briggs.
That was that was the same fucking guy.
Oh God! Oh fuck!
That's awful.
Okay, I gotta move my rating down.
Really?
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, good. So we got a decent cutter from Retro AG. We got a tightrope crossbody, which looked very good. And Cactus, do you have anything else to say about this match before I move on to the finish?
No, that's like it just was a great match. I would recommend anyone watch it.
All right, I got a choke bomb for the 1-2-3. What do you rate this match?
I rated it an 89%.
I rated it an 82. I liked it, but there were just some spots in it that I wasn't really into, and you know, I'm always more critical of certain shows because I expect more. You know.
Yeah.
And considering the rest of the night how it went, I'm kind of sticking to that 82 mark.
Yeah, I understand that. I felt like it was a very good match.
I feel that. We move on to the next match where the Unwanted Savage, Sean Maluda, takes on Kurt Stallion in the second appearance we've seen him in tonight versus Steppenwolf versus Harlem Bravado, who I originally thought was Fidel Bravo.
Not the same.
And I got very disappointed to see Harlem Bravado. Harlem Bravado, one half of the Bravado brothers, who have been wrestling since fucking Lord knows when.
Yes. I want to start out by saying I know it's pronounced Steven, but PH does not make a V sound. It's Stefan. It's Stefan Wolf.
Stefan Wolf. And god damn it, I had to take away points for that name.
That's an awful name. If you pronounce your name Steven but has a PH, you're Stefan. Fuck you. I don't care.
Fuck you, pay me. Fucking this match I liked more than you did. I remember us talking about that. I liked this match a lot more than you did.
I thought the match was extremely sloppy, extremely underwhelming. The guys did not have that much good chemistry, and every cool match, it seemed like it was either botched, preceded by botched, or it fucking had a botch in the spot next to it. So it kind of tainted every single cool spot I saw.
Yeah, but you're also Smeely.
Okay. One of the cool spots I have written down is when Stephen Wolf hit a jackknife blue thunder bomb.
Oh, that was fucking gross. That was the right when everybody died.
Yeah, no, it was a very cool looking move. I don't want to see him ever do it again because somebody will die from it.
Yeah, fucking Sean Maluda almost died. And I'm not lying about that. Sean Maluda could have fucking died from that spot.
Yeah. Before that, Stephen Wolf completely overshot a Tope Corn Halo.
Yeah, a Tope Cone Hilo.
Yeah, he completely overshot it and just kind of landed on his feet behind the guy. And he fell over.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
All right, so everybody fucking died for the finish with Stephen Wolf taking the win with the 1-2-3. Cactus, what do you rate that match?
I rated a 73%.
I rated it an 84.
Mm.
As I said, I liked it a lot more than you did. I wasn't as critical of the match as I would like to have been, I guess I could say, but I just enjoyed it. I get what you're saying, but still, through all of everything, I enjoyed it so much. I had to put it as the match of the night so far.
I get that. It's just I could probably name about a dozen better Fatal 4-Ways that happened this month.
I could tell you one that happened better that weekend.
Yeah. No, this for Fatal 4-Way where it's a bunch of athletic guys, given they're all athletic guys, it just did not click.
I could give you that. Up next, we had match of the night so far with Arturo Ruas taking on Anthony Henry.
Arturo Ruas has improved very greatly, and I'm very proud of him.
Oh, I love him.
My little baby boy is growing up and becoming a very good wrestler.
This is the first match where I started to notice that one guy in the crowd. Fandig.
Oh, Fandig. They moved fucking Goldman and replaced him with Fandig.
Now, if you don't know who those guys are, you should have really watched our stream or our live reactions to it on Facebook. Because fucking this guy sarcastically clapped the entire night. I don't know why he was there. I really just don't know why he was there. He didn't enjoy anything. He sarcastically clapped the entire night. I wouldn't doubt if it was just Orange Cassidy in a wig.
Yeah, it's Orange Cassidy in a Razor Fist wig.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's how fucking sarcastic he was the entirety of the fucking night.
Yeah, it was like they got somebody who, like, from a fucking Starbucks next door, because they just need to get fucking the guy wearing all gold, a gold top hat, and a fucking replica belt off of the hard cam.
Yeah.
It was not fun to have that fucking asshole be very prominent on the screen.
Now, Arturo Ruas and Anthony Henry had a very kind of back and forthy kind of thing. I mean, Anthony Henry been wrestling for 15 years. He finally showed, on the WWE Network what he can do. Arturo Ruas from the Performance Center has improved so much by wrestling these kind of guys. I mean, overall, I just enjoyed this match the most so far in the night.
I wouldn't go that far, but I did enjoy this match. I thought it was very good. I like seeing Arturo Ruas' progression. I enjoyed it.
So, Cactus, there was a fucking kick for the 1-2-3. Arturo Ruas taking the win.
A spinning heel kick, if I'm not mistaken.
It was, and it was nasty looking.
It was.
For the 1, 2, 3, what do you rate this match?
I rated an 81%.
I rated it an 85. Like I said, match of the night so far. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the back and forth. It was basically as close to an American Strong Style match as you can get.
Yeah,
with a Brazilian guy.
I still enjoyed the first match a little bit better, but it was a very good match. I'm not going to complain about that match.
All right, moving on to a match I'm definitely not going to complain about. It is a grudge match between Shotzi Blackheart and Brandi Lauren, and this match is no disqualifications.
Yes, and as a no disqualification match, as it's legal to have an assistance from, say, somebody named Natalia Markova,
who came out and beat the shit out of Shotzi Blackheart in like a really gross kind of like almost like legit way. You know, like it almost looked like a fucking shoot that she just didn't know how to wrestle, so she was just actually beating the shit out of Shotzi Blackheart.
Yeah, no, it was the match itself was very brutal. I did not expect it to be this goddamn brutal for a match with two women that's on the WWE Network.
I mean, I kind of did, but then again, I follow both of them on Twitter, so I knew the feud going into this.
Oh, yeah, I've seen Shotzi a lot, and this is probably the best I've seen her in.
That Shiranui that took out Markova on the hardest part of the ring, but like Shotzi didn't get all the apron, I think, and I think she fell, if I remember correctly.
I am not quite sure.
But you know what I am quite sure about?
What?
She fucking died.
Shotzi Blackheart did fucking die in this match.
Anthony Green came out to support his valet, Brandi Lauren, and Shotzi Blackheart placed Brandi Lauren onto a throne of chairs. Now, you'd think nothing of it, right? No, fucking, she goes to a suicide dive. Anthony Green grabs Brandi Lauren, pulls Brandi Lauren away, and Shotzi eats chair.
Yes, and that's what kind of what we have to assume, because when it pans backward and when it shows Shotzi doing a suicide dive that literally caused her suicide, Brandi Lauren is just gone. You can see some Anthony Green, but Brandi Lauren is just completely gone. She disappeared.
Right. And then she reappeared to grab a kendo stick, roll Shotzi Blackheart in the ring, and beat her to death with it for the 1, 2, 3. Cactus, what'd you give this match?
Oh, so let's not skip over the fact that Kurt Stallion showed up for the second time today.
No, Kurt Stallion didn't show up yet.
He did. No, he fucking came in to beat Anthony Green for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Kurt Stallion's second appearance of the night.
Yeah, no, he decided to make a second appearance tonight.
Oh, wait, not his technically third.
Oh, yeah, he was in the ring during the beginning.
Yeah, he was in the ring during the beginning. He had his match. He came out just 4 times? God fucking Christ, Kurt.
Iron Man Kurt Stallion showing up.
The face of Evolve Wrestling.
Whether they want him to be the face or not, he is.
You're going to be the face of Evolve Wrestling, whether you want to or not. What do you rate that match, man?
I gave it an 86%.
You're shitting me.
I'm not.
Ring the fucking bell! You know, they can never hear you doing that.
I know. Just know I am slapping my glass table. One day it will break.
It eventually just fucking shatters. All right. I also gave it an 86.
It was just a very good match. I very much enjoyed it. It was one of the better women's wrestling matches I have seen on the WWE Network.
With just a plethora of spots that made me cringe, and I watch deathmatch wrestling.
Yeah.
Speaking of unwanted interjections, we have the unwanted son, Colby Corino, taking on everybody's favorite fucking gangster, Babatunde.
Babatunde is a big-ass gangster taking on little-ass Colby Corino, and it happened.
It did. Babatunde kicked the shit out of Colby Corino.
Yeah, I feel bad for Colby Corino.
He he slapped Babatunde, which the crowd immediately responded with a "You fucked up, you fucked up,"
And indeed he did.
and indeed he did. The match ends with the Babatunde splash for the 1-2-3. Cactus, what do you rate that match?
I gave it a 70%. It was a squash match.
I give it a
Babatunde's
72.
Yeah, Babatunde's entertaining. Colby Carino's good. Just they didn't really get time because it was a squash match.
It was, but then again, what realistically was Colby Carino going to do to Babatunde?
Nothing. Nothing.
Exactly. No, I mean legitimately. Like, what the fuck is he going to do to Babatunde?
That is just he can't do anything.
No, absolutely not. Following that match, Babatunde was, taunting. Then Eddie Kingston comes out. No, we ain't gonna do it like that. Allow us to reintroduce ourselves. The Unwanted Savage. Number one, the Unwanted Son, Colby Carino. Colby Carino in pain does the unwanted taunt. The Unwanted Savage, Sean Maluta. The Unwanted Psycho, Joe Gacy. And the Unwanted King, Eddie Kingston. And now, see, guys like you are guys we don't like. You were handed everything. You think you could just do football and walk into the performance center and you get handed everything to you. I've had to scrape. Joe's had to scrape. We've done everything we had to do to get to where we are today. You were handed it. And speaking of, guess who comes out to stop the Unwanted from kicking the shit out of Babatunde? None other than the Skulk in AR Fox and Leon Ruff. I got the name right without looking at the notes. Awesome. Leon Ruff and AR Fox of the Skulk fame as they take on the Unwanted in Eddie Kingston and Joe Gacy for the Evolve Tag Team Championship, which they won off of the Street Profits. What a fucking timeline. It
was a fine segment in between matches and led directly to another match, and I enjoy that. Everything goes at a nice flow. And I enjoy the fact that apparently you just said the name, Street Profits.
Yeah. Why do you never remember their name?
I don't know. I love them so much.
They bring the swag like nobody can.
It is very weird. I did not believe it at first that they, while under WWE contract, held the Evolve Championship because that's not something I've heard before.
Not only that, but they beat Chris Dickinson and Jaka, one of my favorite tag teams. Yeah. Fucking Doom Patrol.
Yeah, it was a weird timeline to be in at that time. And was that the same day that what's his face? He's part of Walter's group. He won like a title there too.
Are you talking about Timothy Thatcher?
No. Are
you talking about Fabi Ike?
There he is, Ike.
Fabian Eichner? My boy, my love, Fabi Ike.
Yeah, didn't Fabi Ike also hold an Evolve title at that time?
I believe he did, losing it to Austin Theory.
So yeah, that's a very fun time. I wish I was able to watch Evolve at that time, but the WWN network fucking sucks.
Yeah, I had to re-up everything, and it was a fucking hassle.
Yeah, I'm on Club Fuck WWN.
Yeah, I don't even think I remember my login information again for like the fucking video service. But I'll find a way.
Yeah. But we did get to see AR Fox and Leon Ruff take on Kingston and Gacy.
Which, ooh.
I don't know what happened, but the first two notes I have is that Fox fucking died and that Fox died again.
I don't remember either, but I did have that Leon Ruff died. I didn't get much good notes because I was too busy being enthralled with the best match of the night.
Yeah, it was a very, 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 very good tag match between four very, very good wrestlers, one of which who killed a child.
Oh yeah, by the way, Eddie Kingston killed a child.
We're never gonna forget Richie.
My boy Richie.
We do this podcast for Richie every single time.
We know you're looking down on us in absolute joy, Richie. I love you.
I love you, Richie. We miss you.
This match was fucking beautiful. I loved this match. It ended with the suicide and a 450 for the 1-2-3 Cactus. What'd you rate this match?
I rated a 91%.
I rated it an 89.
Mm.
I liked it. I did, but I didn't think it broke that 90 mold.
I thought it did, but just barely.
After the match, the Skulk celebrate for 3 minutes.
They had a dance party.
Hey. I fucking love the Skulk.
It's so unique. Nobody does that. It's fucking phenomenal.
Well, nobody does it like them.
No.
Speaking of, I want to see the Skulk take on the Street Profits.
The world will implode. It's just the same gimmick. Just fight each other.
Yeah.
I want to see them take on the Butcher and the Blade.
I would also like to see them take on the Butcher and the Blade. However, we got to move on to the next match as we talk about the Catch Point Reunion, a.k.a. Match of the Night.
Yes. You've said that 4 times, I think, already.
I think that's the joke of the episode.
I guess. But yeah, Drew Gulak, who is still the Cruiserweight Champion in WWE, taking on Matt Riddle.
God, what a fucking good match.
Yeah.
It was technical. It was long enough.
That Kurt Stallion.
It had Kurt Stallion for some fucking reason.
It's everything we want.
I don't want more Kurt Stallion.
I
his
do.
Last appearance of the night.
He should have just been on ringside the entire time like a young lion in an NJPW match.
Jesus Christ. Gulak bro. Gulak bro. Gulak bro.
Yeah, it was a very good match.
Ending with that weird gotch style bro slam thingamajigger for the 1-2-3. What do you rate the match?
I still don't know what to describe that thing as. It's just a gotch style pile driver, but instead of like falling on your ass, you just kind of fall over on your face.
It's a gotch style reverse neutralizer.
I guess
it's just a neutralizer, but it looks better because the way they're cradled is different, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, if Cesaro did that for the neutralizer, I'm sure I would actually enjoy the neutralizer.
But to me, it looks way worse than neutralizer.
Okay, but like keep it in the neutralizer position. Like keep it in the neutralizer position, but do it as high as Riddle does it.
Yeah, no. The thing with the neutralizer is you could kind of see in kayfabe it's a face buster.
Right.
Here it's just you're just slamming them like onto their ass or onto their back.
What do you mean? It's still devastating.
It's still devastating, but like their head's in between your legs. So like them when they're falling, if they fall on like their upper shoulders, their mid back or something, they're falling like a grand total of like what 2 feet. It's like falling off a chair. It still hurts. I'm not going to take a 3 count for it.
I feel you. So what'd you rate the match?
I rate a 95%.
95? Ooh, you are just giving out these ratings like it's candy. You're giving out these 90s like it's candy.
I thought it was a very good match.
I give it a 92.
Mm.
Moving on to the next match. Well, actually, before we move on to the next match, lights went out as some guy...
Brian Idol came to the ring to announce the next match, and he kind of had the microphone, and he just kept kind of coughing. He would not start. He put the microphone to his face, look around, cough a little bit. This went on for like 2 minutes. The lights went out. Outburst, I'm guessing, because the lights went out, outbursting through Brian Idol's chest, or exploding off of Brian Idol. I did not see any blood, so it must have been clean. Paul Heyman appears.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, you know what? Hold on. I got it. Brian Idol never existed.
Shit.
It's just been Paul Heyman in disguise.
Yeah, fucking, or just Brian Idol is just this 6 foot tall fucking skinny guy just took off his mask and all of a sudden he's 5'6" Paul Heyman.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other explanation for it.
Yeah, because he just disappeared. This is the last we've ever heard of Brian Idol. He is gone.
He is. He cut a very passionate promo, did Paul Heyman. he returned home. He asked to be there because he never goes to these kinds of things, as he said. He doesn't need to go to those things. You know, he's not that guy. But he asked to be there. Cactus, what do you rate that promo?
It was... I did not rate the promo.
I gave it a coveted 100%.
I can't say that it wasn't. It's a Paul Heyman promo. You kind of expect a great promo from him. So yeah, give the promo 100%. Fine.
Put it in the Hall of Fame promos.
We don't have one of those.
Fuck!
Do you think that like Brian Idol was DB Cooper this entire time, and the Fed finally caught on, so he had to go into hiding?
I don't get the reference.
I'll explain it to you after the podcast.
Okay, but like you could explain it now.
DB Cooper in the, I think it was the 70s, 1971, he hijacked a plane, asked for I think it was, okay, I'm on the Wikipedia page, extorted it for $200,000 and then just disappeared. He jumped out of the plane and he disappeared.
How did they know he got $200,000 though?
Because they gave it to him.
Okay, but like in cash?
Yeah. They gave him
Where the fuck is he gonna spend that all?
They gave him $200,000 in cash. He took off on the plane they gave him cash and a parachute because that's what he asked for. And he jumped out of the plane with a parachute, and he was never heard from or seen again.
Okay, so here's my question. Did he kill himself because all the money got wet?
I do not know. Apparently they found like fucking remains of some of the money in like a field in like Washington or something.
Okay, but how do they know that's the money they gave to Cooper?
I don't know, man.
It could have just been money.
It could have just been money that someone decided to fucking bury in a field for about 30 years.
Yeah, speaking of money, Austin Theory took on JD Drake.
Some asshole was just trying to fucking make a money tree. He thought that burying money would work.
I've seen stupid people. Speaking of stupid people, JD Drake took on Austin Theory.
Yes. The first note I have for this match is Drake yelling at Austin Theory, "You can't hit me harder than life has." Which resonates with me.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad. Big feel of fucking emo JD Drake.
I mean, at least he's taking his talents to like wrestling instead of, you know, another metalcore band.
Yeah.
What would you call JD Drake's metalcore band?
He seems more country. I don't want to think of a country metalcore band.
Oh my fucking god, that'd be great. You know what? I think I know. I remember JD Drake now. He sang the Squidbillies theme.
Oh yes.
My dreams are all dead and buried. Sometimes I wish the sun would explode.
Yes.
When God comes and calls me to his kingdom, I'll take all you sons of bitches when I go. All right, that's enough of that. JD Drake, everybody.
Yeah. Please buy his first album, Saddle Up Sadboiz.
the saddled up sad boy. Ah!
It's hard to say.
Sad. I'm sad and low, yeah. I'm sad, I know, yeah.
This was a good match.
This was. Don't mistake us shitposting this match as this match being bad. This match was actually like the second best match of the night.
It was an extremely good match. I really enjoyed it. I like both these guys shown why they are at the spot that they are, being champions.
Well, no, not JD Drake anymore, but we'll get to that later.
Yes, I don't think you got to that in the first place. It was a championship merging match with JD Drake holding the WWN Championship and Austin Theory holding the Evolve Championship. Do I have that backwards?
Nope, you have that exactly right. What the fuck is Austin Theory's finish?
I
Like I'm trying to I'm trying to think how it works because he wraps your arm underneath, or he wraps his arm underneath your arm, grabbing like your back and head area. He grabs your foot, and somehow it ends up into a flatliner.
Yes, I have listed on my report as the lifting corkscrew fuckliner.
I just called it the spinaroo flatliner for the 1, 2, 3 Cactus. What'd you rate that match?
I rated that a 87%.
Really?
I also want to say that preceding the fuckliner was 2 moonsaults and 3 super kicks.
That also did precede it, but really, 87%.
87%. That big old Sidney Crosby. I'm sorry.
No, hold on. Really? That match was better than Anthony Green and Josh Briggs.
I disagreed. I still disagree.
That match definitely was better than Shotzi.
I think I have it rated higher than Shotzi, so yeah, I agree with that.
That match was better than the tag match.
I strong disagree with that.
That match was a 91% for me.
Which would make it tied for the best match of the night for you?
No, that would make it second best match of the night because Matt Riddle and Drew Gulak was 92.
I don't know.
I put it on that same level.
We're only 4% away. We're only 4% away, but it feels like we're more.
It does because, granted, I thought it was in the upper echelon of matches of the night, while you just thought it was. It
is middle of the road for the event, but the event was great. This event was great.
Okay, but that doesn't distract from the fact that you got your rating wrong.
I did not get my rating wrong. This is the rating I wanted. This is the rating I feel comfortable giving this match.
I don't. That rating is very much irritating to me.
I am sorry. I did not feel like the match was as good as you do. It was still a very good match. It is still around the 90% mark.
Like, I get it, but that was the second best match of the night, hands down. The styles worked together perfectly. JD Drake pulled out some of the weirdest fucking flippy shit a fat guy can do. Austin Theory is the next megastar. All right? Like, if you put a picture of him in front of a bunch of non-wrestling fans, they're going to be like, that guy's going to be big. They did it for Velveteen. They did it for Roman. They're going to do it for Austin Theory. Austin Theory fucking is awesome. That match was great. I don't care what you say. That match deserves to be in the 90s.
I disagree. It's close.
Give your reasons why you disagree.
I just didn't feel like they had the best chemistry of the night. I don't know. I'm not sold as other people on Austin Theory. I think that might be it. Because Austin Theory, to me, like a lot of people would be like, oh, he's going to be great. He's going to be fantastic. He's going to be a main eventer. I don't know. Like, I heard his promo, and to me, his promo game was subpar.
I don't know. I thought it was great. I thought his hype package promo was exactly what it took to understand who Austin Theory was.
I thought his hype promo was so subpar, and I don't think like he has the natural charisma to bring it up. And I don't think he and JD Drake had good enough chemistry to really lift it up to 90%.
I feel like you're wrong on that, but we're just going to disagree and argue about that all night if we continue. All I'm going to say is if you saw Austin Theory take on Velveteen Dream, you'd be 100% sold on him. I can guarantee that.
The fact is I have not, so.
Which just shows how fickle you are. We're going on to the main event of the night as the Undisputed Era's leader and Adam Cole's baby takes on Akira Tozawa.
It's really hard to be invested in a match when you know the outcome.
Yeah.
But
I still liked it.
It is less predictable of an outcome as any Hangman Page match in the past 4 months, but still, it was a very predictable outcome.
It was. There were some spots where it did look like they were just going to go with the swerve out of nowhere. Like, oh shit, what? He won?
Yeah, it did. They did their best to sell that. I did. I never was convinced that Tozawa was going to pull it out because it's NXT and they're not that stupid.
Really? You think putting the belt on Tozawa is stupid?
I think putting the belt on somebody that is not part of NXT is stupid.
So what you're saying is you hate Tozawa, and if he ever touches that belt, you're killing yourself.
I would love to see Tozawa as the 205 champion again, but
So
I prefer the NXT belt to be on somebody that's on NXT.
So what you're saying is you prefer to be on someone less Asian.
That's not what I'm saying at all. I would love to see it on Kushida.
Oh, so Akira Tozawa is from the wrong city.
Yes, let's go with that.
Okay. So what do you have against Kyoto? Or not Kyoto? What do you have against it? Where's the character? Kobe. What do you have against Kobe?
Kobe.
What do you have against Kobe?
Speaking of Kobe, have you seen that streamer Kobe or Cat?
No. No, hey. We're not talking about streamers right now. We're talking about your blatant racism against Akira Tozawa.
Look, they have fantastic beef, but I have a beef with them.
Okay, what's your beef with them?
Bitch. I don't have any Kobe beef.
Bitch.
Tozawa, to me, just does not feel right to be in that position.
Why?
Because
I have backed you into a corner, and I have won for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, the last shot got the 1, 2, 3. Adam Cole, baby, wins again. What do you rate that match?
I rate it 77%.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
It's hard to be invested in a match that you know the outcome of. The most entertaining thing that happened in the match was the ref screaming at Adam Cole.
God, I disagree with you 100%. I gave that match an 89.
Jesus
Christ. That match was fucking better than Josh Briggs and Anthony Green.
How are you insane? How are you that insane?
I don't know. I'm not the one who's racist against Japanese people.
It's hard to be invested in a match that you know the outcome of.
I'm sure I would say that too, to mask my blatant white supremacy.
Why do I even do this podcast?
Has evolved into, hasn't it?
This is how you're gonna kick me off and put Dolphin in.
Shh. No one's joining. No one's joining the podcast. As a Hispanic male, Cactus. Overall, that was a very good night, despite your egregious ratings. What would you give that as a cool rating?
And I don't know.
Did you not write it down? I told you to write it down.
I wrote the one for Extreme Rules down. I never thought of one for Evolve.
God damn, it's been a fucking week.
I know. Do you think I planned these things? We could wait about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I still would have got it because I'm stupid.
God, we have not. We have fucking been so lazy.
I've devolved. Okay?
You know what? That's it. No, that's the cool rating. We've devolved since watching Evolve.
The cool rating is the discovery of fire, okay? It's very nice, but it's overrated.
Fire's not overrated.
Fire is overrated. Fuck fire.
I love fire.
Hashtag water gang. Underwater squad.
Oh my fucking God. We're having a turf war here. Crips and the Bloods.
This is what Avatar should have been.
Burritos and DOA.
This is what Avatar The Last Airbender should have been. Gang wars.
What you doing on Fire Street, man? What you doing on Fire Street, SC? You go back to Water Club, where you go. Where all you pussy ass water people are.
You see, bitch?
Where's your horse, SC? Where? Come on, cabron. Where's Seabiscuit?
Okay.
Speaking of that blatant racism, we're moving on to 5150, the 25 years of homicide.
Yes.
What a fucking transition.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out. Eat your heart out, Anthony Fantano.
Yeah. He went from Mexican stereotype to a Mexican wrestler. Is Homicide Mexican?
Probably Puerto Rican.
I think you're thinking of the rest of LAX.
No, I think he might be, because New York has a very large Puerto Rican population. Somehow.
They do. They do. Let me look it up right now.
Okay, while you look it up, I'm going to talk about what I saw at first in 5150. It was the hype package where Homicide was talking about his long career, who he's trained with, who he's trained, and God, I love Homicide. If I could be real with you guys for a minute, Homicide was one of those first wrestlers in the indie scene I really attached to. It was someone I could kind of see, you know. He didn't look exactly like me, but he had a look about him that I just attached to. I love Homicide as the wrestler. He was phenomenal in the ring in any capacity he did. LAX is still one of my favorite tag teams from the 2000s.
He is Puerto Rican.
Boom.
Boom. Apparently, though, in his personal life on Wikipedia, it says that he got his ring name from an episode of America's Most Wanted where a man was arrested for the crime of homicide. So did he not know that murder was a thing until then?
No, I'm sure he did. It's just like, fuck, what do I call myself? This man is sentenced to life for homicide. Homicide.
Homicide.
Homicide. I mean, it was better than the wrestler fucking suicide. I'm waiting for genocide. You know, the 2010s are almost ending. Now is the time for genocide.
See, the thing is that we got genocide together. It would put the world out of balance, okay? Because at any point, if homicide, suicide, and genocide put their wrists together, it would form Sabu.
Hopefully his wife with the big fake tits shows up.
Hopefully.
All right, we're going to go on to the actual show now.
Who do you think has more back problems, Sabu or his wife?
Probably, I'd say Sabu, but like barely.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Cactus, who are they fucking with?
You're fucking with a different boy!
Jimmy Lloyd takes on Matt Travis of Murder by Kicks to start off the show. Murder by Kicks' Matt Travis came out to Gummo by 6ix9ine. Or no, not Gummo. I think it was Gummo. It wasn't
Gummo.
Billy.
It was the one song that has that fucking shitty line that turned into a meme.
Which one?
You know the one.
Which one?
It was Gummo. I don't like 6ix9ine.
Scum Gang.
Road Gang.
Trey, what? All right, fine. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Fucking Matt Travis. I'm the new king of New York. Before getting fucking murdered by a different boy. Thank you for that scream, by the way.
Thank you. I'm going to have to do it again later tonight.
Oh, yeah. Drink plenty of water in between.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
It was your standard Jimmy Lloyd affair. Matt Travis, once again, just astonishing in the ring. Came out with his boy, Ken Broadway. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have main notes for this match, to be honest.
I see. You also missed the finish.
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. I wasn't watching during the finish. I was doing something.
Would you like to know what that finish was?
Please tell me.
Well, Jimmy Lloyd ran up to Matt Travis, grabbed him by the neck, and gave him a 450 DDT for the 1, 2, 3 Cactus, what do you rate this match?
I rate a 72%.
You're shitting me.
I'm not.
Jesus fucking Christ. Ring the bell again.
Yeah! See, I'm scared now. When you're shitting me, I'm not sure if you rate a fucking 92 or something, or if we're just on par with each other.
Well, yeah, because I mean, remember the Austin Theory debacle where you got the wrong, rating.
Yeah, so I was staring blankly on my computer, oh god, fucking damn, I got to defend myself for this one.
Oh,
no,
Jesus. We're good. 72, right where we wanted it. Jimmy Lloyd, not in deathmatch, not as exciting.
And we also skipped over the villain van being part of that match.
Yeah, it was a street fight, I guess.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to have death matches.
By the way, we'll get into this plenty of times throughout the night, but fuck the New York Athletic State Commission.
Fuck them. So the next match was Black G's and Joker, Philly's Most Wanted, taking on B Squad, Kyle and Steve.
Kyle the fucking Beast, and Monster Mac.
Steve Monster Mac.
No, not Monster.
Steve Monster Mac.
Thank you. Kyle the fucking Beast.
And Steve.
Kyle the fucking Beast.
And Steve.
That's a good chat.
Yes. You're going to have the B Squad. You're going to have these coordinators. It's just Kyle and Steve at the end of the day.
As they took on Black G's and Joker. Who's winning this match? Kyle and Steve or Black G's and Joker? Well, you might remember Joker from such... If you watched any finisher compilation on YouTube, you've seen the Joker driver. You know who Joker is. And he took on Black G's, formerly of Blackout, hence why the name Black G's. Why didn't he come out with Ruckus at Backyard Wrestling?
I don't know. What I am going to say, though, is you felt the need to reiterate in this match, during this match, that Joker was the one wearing the face paint, as if I wouldn't have deduced that.
Look, all I'm saying is Joker had face paint.
Yeah, it's like somebody being named fucking, I don't know, Black something. Let me scroll down my notes. I'm not fucking referencing something totally. Black Zemus, and wearing fucking white and blue. And no shade of black on him. Black Zemus.
Oh, Jesus, but we'll get to them soon. There's a Tope Con Hilo. Kyle died because fucking Monster Mac kicked the shit out of him.
A Codebreaker elbow drop combo from Philly's Most Wanted, where he held on to him when he's on the Codebreaker and somebody came off the ropes and hit a elbow drop. It looked nasty.
It did. It really did.
Near the end of the match, Kyle hit Steve with half a door, leaving Steve to say fuck you and leave the match. So Kyle is effectively in a handicap match from that point on.
Which reminds me, fuck the New York Athletic State Commission.
Fuck New York. He's the one that ruined Kyle. New York is what ruined Kyle and Steve's relationship.
They did, because if Monster Mac got hit with a light tube, who knows? Maybe he would have liked it.
Yeah. Because that was the thing. He was mad. Steve was mad because he wasn't bleeding.
Yeah. I liked the arena. This was the first match where I just kind of noticed the arena and just the aesthetic of it. It looked good because you pointed out you didn't like the camera angle, and then I'm like, yeah, but look at the arena.
Yeah, arena looks good. They really look good. It's the thing with GCW where they don't really know how to put the camera in the direct middle. So there's always a full 3 feet of extra space on one side of the camera that the other side doesn't have, so it looks lopsided, and that always just triggers my OCD.
I'm sure it does.
I would say it triggers my PTSD. It doesn't do that.
Right. I was even talking about maybe making this arena their permanent arena, but then Cactus, I remembered something.
Fuck New York.
Fuck the New York Athletic State Commission.
Yeah, if they could take it and move it to I don't know, Connecticut or Virginia or Maryland,
the Vermont New York Athletic State Commission.
Yeah, away from New York. Or move it to somewhere in New York that they don't care about, like Buffalo or fucking Rochester.
Or Utica.
Or Utica. Or Shaver
Jesus.
Hills. Shout out to Shaver Hills maple syrup.
Woo!
Woo!
All right, so Black G's hit a splash after a Joker driver for the 1-2-3. What do you rate this match?
I rated a 77.
I rated it a 73.
I almost said 97. It did not get that high.
I liked it, but I didn't like it much more than the Jimmy Lloyd match.
I liked it a little bit more because it told an actual story, and I give it props for that. Yeah, as a wrestling match, like,
I feel you on that one. Let me talk to you real quick about Homicide, although a cool ring name, is nothing to joke about. And I'd like to take a moment just to remember my boy Richie.
Yes. And also the Blackcraft Preacher for the next match.
Shut the fuck up. He doesn't matter. He was on No Apologies.
Oh yeah, you're not supposed to apologize. That's why the cops didn't come. Well, there's no apologies. It's out of our jurisdiction.
Oh, Jesus. Shout out to my boy Richie, as we're going to talk about the unwanted King Eddie Kingston taking on Matthew Justice. Cactus, I'd like to point out real quick that both you and I, as soon as that nameplate appeared, just went, oh, man.
Yeah, we are not, after that Blackcraft show that fucking sucked, we are not huge fans of Matthew Justice.
I mean, and he hasn't done anything to, like, make me forget about No Apologies.
It's sad because it's not his fault. He's a competent wrestler. He's not the best, but he's not anywhere near the worst. He was just like a focal point of the worst show of the year so far.
Oh my god, that's definitely gonna win. I don't see anything else beating it.
Yeah, no. Blackcraft fucking No Apologies was the worst show I have seen all year, hands down, and the worst show I'm gonna see all this entire year, unless something legit makes me kill myself.
I don't think last year was that bad either.
No, I don't remember what the worst event of last year was, but it's probably just a very boring WWE event. That was way worse. Fucking Blackcraft.
I don't think I've ever seen a show that bad.
Yeah. They were stupid with time, and that's what ruined it. They started the show 30 minutes too late, and they started with a match that they're going to fucking change the ring ropes right after.
Yeah, that would have been a lot better if that was the main event.
Yeah, and there was like they had a strict curfew that they couldn't change.
God, why don't we just get back to the match? Cactus, why don't you like pizza rolls?
They burn my mouth and like...
Okay, so let them cool, asshole.
No! They're pizza rolls. You're not supposed to do that.
I mean, I by the time I get to the last one, they're perfectly warm.
And if they weren't, it wouldn't matter. My mouth is full of calluses now.
God, that was terrible. There was really nothing much to talk about in this match.
There is one thing to talk about in this match. This is the weirdest fatal four-way I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. Larry Legend, my boy, my homie, my amigo, called this match Fatal Four-Way Rules.
Yes.
In a singles match.
In a singles match. I guess what he meant is that first pinfall wins, which I would kind of deduce that from a singles match, or he just fucked up because the next match was a fatal four-way.
It was. He probably just fucked up. Eddie Kingston with the unwanted pin for the 1-2-3. What do you give that match?
I gave it a 64%.
Give it a 70.
Shout out to Nintendo. Kingston won with 2 spinning back fists,
which is his signature. He gives spinning back fists.
Yeah, it's not like giving like one spinning elbow and expecting everybody to take that super serious.
Chris Jericho. Oh, I'm sorry, I have a bit of a cough tonight.
It's okay. And also, unlike that man who may or may not use a spinning back elbow as finisher, Chris Jericho, Eddie Kingston legit killed a child.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, how many children have he killed?
Yeah, how many have you killed on television? How many people have you asked, oh, what, you don't like killing children? What are you, Conan? I love Eddie Kingston with all of my heart. I love Eddie Kingston. There's absolutely no one who I'd rather fucking watch a match of than Eddie Kingston, just for the hilarity of what he is alone. But at the end of the day, Matthew Justice, once again, I mean, the sour taste of that show, I can't stop talking about how bad it is every time he's on screen. Like, there is so fucking much to remember about how bad it was. From the fucking quick matches to Johnny Blackcraft to David Starr having a, 2-minute match?
Yeah. The only thing I can give credit
dying, to a fan being crucified. That's what they started the fucking show with.
Oh yeah, they started out
by a fan.
Yeah, that took like 15 fucking minutes.
Jesus.
You couldn't cut that.
Oh,
to Paige's fucking mom being on the show.
I'm glad you haven't run a show since then.
Yeah,
because
I will give them credit though, because they have introduced us to 2 great tag teams.
Who?
The Butcher and the Blade.
Oh yeah.
And also, I forgot their names.
We saw that.
Yeah, the main event.
Oh, I love the main event.
They introduced us to those 2 tag teams, and that. Thank you for that.
It was still a fucking clusterfuck of a match.
Yeah, and that was a 4-way tag match, and that got like 3 minutes, and it was the longest match, at that point forward.
So fucking awful. Which is saying something, because, like, they had great champions.
Yeah.
They had Johnny Blackcraft as a champion. And the Lucha Bros, I think.
Yeah, well, the main event won the titles that night.
Yeah, and so did fucking Matthew Justice.
Yeah.
That was the death of the company.
Yeah, no,
like Matthew Justice, but like, they haven't run a show since you. Why?
I feel
killed
bad.
The owner.
I feel bad because like they seem very interesting. I want to watch more Blackcraft because like I want to remember their name for something that's not that event.
I do too, but I stick to clothing.
Yeah.
And on that note, we move on to Spider Nate Webb taking on Grim Reaper, taking on Don't Call Me Pinky Sanchez, followed by Teddy Hart. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was fucking match of the night.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not making a joke about this. Legitimately, that was the best match of the night.
Yeah. It has 3 wrestlers we absolutely adore and Grim Reaper. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And Grim Reaper's he's a very good wrestler.
He just looks stupid.
He just has a stupid name and he looks stupid.
Nate Webb entering the ring took the entirety of Teenage Dirtbag to come out to, which is fine by me because I fucking love Teenage Dirtbag.
It's a very good song. I always get flashbacks of the one GCW event where Wheatus actually played his theme. I think he took on MJF, right?
Lost in New York, yeah. No, Brandon What's-His-Face took on MJF.
Who did he
The lead singer of Wheatus took on MJF.
Oh yeah!
What a fucking great show that was. See,
no.
Blackcraft, no apologies. Why can't you be like that?
I just wish they would have taken my advice and had the Wheatus Demon.
I mean, they could still have that idea. If the lead singer of Wheatus is listening, you guys can make the Wheatus Demon.
Yeah, get Dale Torborg out of the White Sox organization and have him reprise his role as the Kiss Demon, but wearing a bucket hat and a shirt that's way too big and cargo shorts.
I'd like that.
Yeah, the Wheatus Demon.
Teddy Hart was not taking a bump tonight.
No, it was not.
It was pretty funny, actually, the way he refused to take a bump.
You could tell when Teddy Hart knows that it's a B or C pay-per-view.
Yeah. I don't know, man. What I do know is that this match was very sloppy.
It was a very good match, but it had a lot of sloppiness.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You liked the sloppiness in this match.
It was entertaining.
Okay, so let me ask, what was the difference between this and the other Fatal 4-Way?
The Fatal 4-Way at Evolve.
Yeah.
Is that one was supposed to be taken seriously, the other one's a fucking GCW event.
Okay, but why does that mean it's not supposed to be taken seriously? It has 4 really good competitors.
Can you take Pinky Sanchez seriously?
Yes, he's El Presidente.
Okay, well, Pinky Sanchez has a way better moveset than anybody else in that match. Teddy Hart has a fucking 3 times better moveset than any other wrestler, I would say, like, on that undercard.
Yeah.
Nate Webb is Nate Webb, and we got to hear Wheatus.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's the wrestlers. One had charisma, one had, like, fucking chemistry, the other one didn't.
All right. How about that burning hammer onto a ladder? Or no, sorry, not a ladder, onto the guardrail. How about that?
That looked gross. I did not want to.
Which took Nate Webb and I believe Sanchez out of the no, or was it Reefer? It was Reefer.
It was Reefer. No, it was Reefer onto Sanchez.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Reefer onto Sanchez, and that took Sanchez out for the rest of the match.
Didn't it? No, it didn't because he got pinned.
Yeah.
What a fucking mark. Eddie Hart beat the shit out of Grim Reefer, hit that weird twisting moonsault elbow thing for the 1-2-3. My mom loved that match. Cactus, what do you rate that match?
I gave it an 84%.
I rated it an 86. I liked it more than you. Suck it.
You did. I thought it was just under 85. You thought it was just over. It is what it is. We're not going to complain about like small ratings issues like that.
No, we're only going to complain about it when you get fucking 90 rated match in the 80s.
Prince Nana came out.
Nana 2020.
Nana 2020.
And asked Teddy Hart, you want to join the Enterprise? Teddy Hart, yeah. So Teddy Hart joins the Enterprise.
I could not have explained it better myself.
That is legitimately what just fucking happened.
Yeah, what do I have to lose?
Well, more money? Yeah, all right. I'll buy more pot then.
Yeah, sure, I have cats to feed. I need the money.
I got bills to pay. I got cats to feed.
You just gotta stole shirts like fucking Heath Slayer's own. He says, I got cats.
Jesus, I hate you.
Thank you.
Up next, we had Deranged taking on Azrael, taking on Black Zemus, taking on Ophidian, taking on Gringo Loco, taking on Laredo Kid, taking on Ghost Shadow.
There's a lot of wrestlers with a lot of gimmicks in this match.
There was a scramble. Of course, the black guy was Black Zemus.
Yeah, and the fucking Hispanic guy wearing all white and blue was... Sorry, no. The fucking guy wearing white and blue was Black Zemus. The fucking black guy was Ghost Shadow.
Are you talking about the guy in the tiger mask?
Yeah, that was Black Zemus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said the black guy was Black Zemus.
Yeah, he was black.
No, he wasn't.
Ghost Shadow wasn't black.
He was darker than Ghost Zemus.
No, he wasn't.
Black Zemus. Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't, asshole.
I'm looking up Black Zemus right now to show you how wrong you are.
Why?
Because you're wrong.
You're wrong, and you're going to see how wrong you are.
No, you're wrong. You're going to see how wrong I am. I'm not wrong.
You are wrong.
No.
Fuck you.
Hey, it's Mantis.
What? Mantis?
Maybe Mantis took on Ghost Zemus at some point.
Ah, that's right.
Black Zemus. God damn, I keep mixing up Ghost Shadow and Black Zemus.
There was a staircase spot.
There was. The commentator pointed out that Deranged is a real piece of shit.
Yeah. I don't like Gringo Loco.
He is who he is.
Deranged did some spots and KMS'd himself.
He did. It's sad. I hope he's going to be okay.
There was a top rope Hurricane Rana. Then there was a Hurricane Rana by Deranged for the 1-2-3. What do you rate that clusterfuck of a match?
I give it an 81%.
Really?
Looking back at it, I feel like I gave it way too high.
Yeah, I gave it a 77.
Yeah.
It did not deserve to be in the 80s, man.
No, it did not. Like I said, looking back on it, I gave it too high.
Speaking of giving it too high, there was a battle royal.
Yeah, there was. I didn't really get anybody from there except for Jordan Oliver.
Julius Smokes was in there. Jordan Oliver and his posse was there. That one guy that accompanied New LAX was there. Ken Broadway was there.
Oh, yeah, Ken Broadway was there, wasn't he?
Schlack was there.
Oh, yeah.
And the Enterprise was there.
I have no notes for this match.
Neither do I. Everybody gets eliminated, and then Jimmy Rave of the Enterprise eliminates whoever else was in the ring. I can't forget who for the 1-2-3. Cactus, what do you rate that match? Throws him over the top rope for the 1-2-3. My bad.
I think it was Jimmy Rave and Schlack were the last two.
It was. That's right.
I have three notes for this match. I'm gonna read them bottom to top. Jimmy Rave wins. The last two are Schlack and Jimmy Rave. And the first note I took was, well, what did I expect? That's just how I felt about this match. It's like, it is what it is.
Well, we can't forget that Schlack got suffocated with a plastic bag before he got thrown out of the ring.
You're right. Yeah, I got thrown out for the 1-2-3, and I rated it 49%.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I gave it a 70.
I'm not even going to question you on that one because I think you know you're wrong.
No, it was all right, but it was just so middle of the line that it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was just middle of the line.
I thought it was bad. I think one of the things that didn't help it was that, we know some of these guys, other than Schlack, none of these guys are, prominent names in GCW or, really anywhere else.
Well, they were from fucking Homicide School.
Yeah, fucking announce them. And Julius Smokes and Jimmy Rave, which Jimmy Rave does not look like Jimmy Rave.
No, he has had a downhill battle.
Yeah, no wonder he sounds so depressed on the CZW fucking show.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he got hit with the chair.
Up next, Joey Janela came out. Talked some shit. Then came Loki. And Loki beat the shit out of Joey Janela. I don't know why, but I wrote down, I want to shake his hand!
I forgot. I think Loki was literally asking for a handshake, or Joey Janela was literally asking for a handshake.
No, Loki's like, all right, I'm here, let's shake hands. Then Joey Janela flipped him off, and then Loki beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, just every single time now, we just remember that one video of the fucking dude in an airplane just yelling, I want to shake his hand!
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It was a fine match. It was a pretty good match, in my opinion.
It was. It ended with Janela fucking dying through a door, which reminds me, fuck the New York State Commission.
Fuck the New York State Commission, because this match should have been a lot more violent. It's a fucking Joey Janela's match.
It should have.
It's a Joey Janela match with nobody wanted.
I mean, when AEW has a fucking more deadly match with Sean Pierce swinging a chair around, You know you're kind of fucking up in something.
Yeah, when a fucking match is more dangerous when just Nia Jax is in the ring, you know something's fucked up.
Oh, what a fine, beautiful day it is to be me, JFK. I'll drive down this road and wave to my adoring public. Oh God, it's Sean Spears with a chair.
What a good day it is to be me, Abraham Lincoln. I feel like I'm going to see that play today. Oh, God, who's that with the chair behind me? Watch out, President. Watch out, President Abraham Lincoln. Sean Spears, formerly the Perfect 10. Ty Dillinger is behind you with a steel chair.
Who else was assassinated brutally?
Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah, Archduke Franz Ferdinand. What a day it is to be me, Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Hope nobody kills me and starts World War I. Oh God, Sean Spears!
What a nice day to be me, Dimebag Daryl, playing with my other band, not Pantera.
God, that actually.
Wait, what's Sean Spears doing on the fucking stage?
Basically, what we're saying is God doesn't kill people, Schlack doesn't kill people, Sean Spears kills people.
What a nice day to be me, 1/3 of Europe in the Black Ages.
The Black Death, more like Sean Spears. Jesus fucking Christ, we're gonna move on as the OGs take on LAX.
Do you want to rate that match? What's the point?
What do you rate that last match?
I gave it an 83%. I don't know why.
Did you say 82?
83.
Damn. Gave it an 82.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. OGs versus LAX. I thought they were chanting RL Stein.
RL Stein. RL Stein.
Ortiz. I like it when he planks.
The music guy messed up.
Yeah. There was a couple botched cop killers. It was less a cop killer and more of a cop maimer. A cop mortal wounding.
Mortal wounding would kill it. It was just like, yeah.
A cop knee scratch. It bruised my knee. What a fine day it is to be me, the head chief of police. Oh God, Sean Spears!
My knee.
Oh Jesus.
What a nice day to meet Joe Theismann playing football against the New York Giants.
So there is a butchered cop killer into an STF for the 1, 2, 3. What do you rate that match?
I gave it an 80%.
I gave it a 78.
Yeah. After the match, the Enterprise came in to attack both teams. And
Teddy Hart turned on the Enterprise. Which I think you remember me calling it when he didn't immediately show up with the Enterprise. Like, holy shit, he's turning on the Enterprise, isn't he? And there he is, slowly sauntering to the ring, slowly getting into the ring, and slowly beating up the Enterprise.
I want backstage footage of what happened in the 12 minutes of Teddy Hart's heel turn.
Teddy Hart's like sitting back there counting some money that Prince Nana gave him, the Nigerian prince. The Nigerian prince, it's real, and it's Prince Nana. That's what happens when you answer your emails, kids. Remember, always answer those Nigerian princes who need your bank account.
Yeah, you gave him like 100,000 fucking Zimbabwe dollars, so it was like about 25 cents.
The unfortunate countries. How much their misery makes me laugh. Fucking, there was no cop killer tonight as Prince Nana refused to fucking take it.
Yeah.
Then there was a thank you homicide, and I told Cactus my heartfelt speech about how I felt about homicide that I told you guys. I love homicide. And this match and this event really just kind of brought out the inner child in me. Up next, we had Low Life Louis Ramos taking on the King, Nick Gage. Fun fact about this match, I was wearing my brand new Nick Gage shirt while talking about it.
Yes, and fun fact about this match is that that sip of whiskey I took in the beginning of this podcast is about as long as this match went.
right. I think Nick Gage's entrance was longer than this fucking match.
Yeah, no, Low Life Louie got busted open and he had to leave. And fuck the New York State Sports Commission.
Yeah, fuck the New York Athletic Commission, honestly. And fuck the police.
Yeah, fuck the police. So that match ended. I gave it a 40% because that's why I give matches that just happen. A 40%.
Oh, God, I gave it a 5.
Yeah, no, like I said,
My
like 40%.
Disappointment. My sheer disappointment and lack of knowing what was going on, I'm like, that was a 5%.
Yeah, like a match that never gets off the ground, like lasts super duper short. I usually give it 50%. I lowered it during the next event we're going to talk about. I lowered it because it just 50% is not bad enough.
I honestly stick with the 5%, and I think you should come down with me.
No, because like 5% to me is worst match of the year worthy, and these they never happen, so they can't be worst match of the year. They're going to be disappointing match of the year.
It was a disappointing match of the year. I wanted a death match between Low Life Louis Ramos and Nick Gage. I mean,
yeah, then New York happened.
Fuck New York's Athletic Commission.
Yeah. So after that happened, we got Jimmy Lloyd coming out.
I'm sorry, who?
I'll give you a second. I gotta take a swig of water.
You take a swig of water real quick as I waste a little bit of time by doing this. All right, you good?
You fucking want a different boy!
All right, as Jimmy Lloyd takes on the King, Nick Gage, in his socks for the GCW Championship. God, this match was just as short.
Do you think like the socks had like those little like rubberish pads on the bottom that like are no slip?
Maybe.
I like those socks. They feel nice.
I feel like there's at least a hole in Jimmy Lloyd's socks.
Probably.
A whole lot of nothing also happened in this match, followed by a choke breaker, followed by Nick Gage saying, fuck the police.
Yeah, because the police threatened to shut down the event, which I guess happened.
Yeah, I mean, that's why... Yeah.
Yep.
God, I hope they never run a show in New York again.
Yes, I agree.
Because I feel like that's also what a little bit of what Spring Break suffered from, you know? Because Spring Break just wasn't last year's spring. Wait, hold on. They were in New York.
Yeah.
No, they were in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah, Spring Break was in New Jersey.
Never mind.
Yeah, fuck New York.
Yeah, fuck New York.
Stick to New Jersey. They're scummy enough to let you do death matches, so they're better.
What do you rate that match?
I rated a 55%, which is 40% plus 15 because Nick Gage apologized for it.
He did. I give it a 35%.
Yeah,
because I'm still disappointed.
Yeah, it's the same as the last match, but Nick Gage at least apologized.
Yeah.
And he said he's going to make it up to us.
What do you give the cool rating?
Fuck New York %.
All right.
I'll give it New York %. It's a beautiful city. New York's a nice city. It's a nice place to be at. But it's way overrated, and it's not very fun because it's just way too strict about everything. You can't even pee in the subway anymore.
God damn it. Let me piss in the subway!
I'm just fucking piss in the subway!
I just want to piss in the subway! Yeah,
of course I'm talking about the sandwich shop.
I also am talking about the sandwich shop. By the way, let me get some toast burnt to a crisp and some mayonnaise.
Ooh, the MC Ride special. You forgot the lettuce.
Yeah, let me get some lettuce. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to we're going to move on from that as we talk about the main event of the evening. Hopefully we can get through this in the next 30 minutes. Because I would like to watch Wombat tonight. But Extreme Rules.
Extreme Rules, just like New York. How their rules are extremely fucking strict.
Yeah. We kicked off the show with Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Finn Balor in a contest that was announced 2 hours before the pre-show started.
Yes. The ref lifted the Intercontinental title in perfect rhythm with Finn Balor's music.
I was working.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So you didn't watch this, so I'm going to have to tell you about it.
Yep.
Shinsuke hit a knee to the back of Finn Balor's head for the 1-2-3.
No, you're wrong.
Sorry, he hit the back of the head. He hit a kill shot, but since it's not Adam Cole, it's not the finisher, so he hit a Kinshasa, and then that's how he got the 1-2-3.
Thank you.
Overall, I get a 70%. It seemed like it went way too quick.
Yeah, but hey, the belt's on Shinsuke Nakamura. Finn Balor's gonna go get married to somebody from Fox Deportes.
Yeah. So they both win in the end.
Fucking Christ.
Finn Balor has friends now, which is good for him.
Yeah. We move on to the next match as it's the Cruiserweight Classic Championship title match contest between Drew Gulak, the Submission Wizard, and Tony Nese.
Yes. Drew Gulak pulling double duty, working yesterday at the Evolve show and today at the pre-show. Well, today as of that event at the pre-show of Extreme Rules.
That was a very long match too he had with Matt Riddle. I'm honestly surprised he won.
Me too.
Spoiler,
he won. The most exciting thing that happened in the match was, I think it was Nigel McGuinness saying that, talk about the knees of Tony Gulak, which is the chimera made of Tony Nese and Drew Gulak.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot how fucking stupid Nigel was that moment.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, we fuck up on names all the time.
Yeah. And I can never remember the Street Profits, except for now.
Wow, the one time I don't say their name before you do. You remember their fucking name. What a goddamn moron.
And to Nigel's credit, he did fix himself right after.
He did. There was a cool combination leading into a power bomb from Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
Followed by the Cyclone Crash, which is a move, I guess. It is a name of a move. For the 1-2-3, what do you rate this match?
I give it a 68%. I wasn't feeling the match at all.
Yeah, I gave it a 70.
Okay.
Like I gave it an 82. I liked it.
Okay. Well, I wasn't feeling the match. I could see somebody enjoying it a lot more than I did. I just wasn't feeling it.
I guess.
So on to the real show. The big show, some would say.
The big show? Well, what better way to start the big show than with the big dog?
Big Dog eats my ass.
As the Graveyard Dogs take on Shrew. Shane and Drew Galloway. Did you like my couple's name for them?
Yeah.
Shrew.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my couple's name for the main event later on tonight.
The Ottawa Red Blacks?
Yes, the Ottawa Red Blacks taking on Sassy and Sexy.
Sassy and Sexy. We'll talk about them later. Undertaker, I don't know what my notes say. And I don't kind of want to say it because I don't want to immediately just have this video taken down by YouTube. I'll tell you about it later, but Undertaker lukewarm something. I don't know.
Please don't drop any horrid racial slurs on the podcast.
No, it's not a racial slur, but it is a slur. And I don't remember the context of this. But what
I will say is that The Undertaker is still the best pure striker in the WWE and in the world.
That angers me. Hearing that angers me.
What, hearing that The Undertaker is the best pure striker in the WWE?
Yes, that.
Oh, he is.
It was bad. I hate that statement. There was that release the Samoan drop. Undertaker bleeding. Undertaker sitting. There was a spear from off screen. There were a couple claymores from just out of view. And a tombstone onto Shane for the 1-2-3. Cactus, did I summarize that match pretty good?
You summarized it perfectly. The match it was the match. It was a match, you know.
So what do you rate it?
I rated it 55.
And it did a 75.
I think I'm biased because nothing can get me hyped for an Undertaker match anymore.
Right. I mean, it's 2019.
It's Undertaker and Shane McMahon, two of the wrestlers where I just automatically tune out when I see them. So, like, I feel like my 55 is giving them a disservice because I feel like they did a match better than I expected. But at the same time, it had fucking 55-year-old Undertaker and Shane McMahon.
It was like, what, 84?
I think Shane, the best in the world, Shane McMahon, is still in his late 40s.
All right. Speaking of late 40s, we move on to the Revival as they take on the Usos. They hit Power and Glory's finish. That's really all I remember about that match.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a very memorable match.
Shatter Machine for the 1, 2, 3. Cactus, what do you rate that match?
78%.
76.
Nice.
We move on to Aleister Black, and who's going to pick a fight with him? It's none other than the Swiss Superman, the Swiss Cyborg, Bucky McNoteeth. We got Cesaro.
Cesaro.
Yeah,
I love this match.
Yeah, that was a. I'm not sure if it was match of the night, but it was definitely one of my favorites coming out of it.
To me, I don't think it was match of the night, but like if they had the proper story to make like any of it have weight, it could have easily been match of the night and possibly even WWE match of the year.
Looking at the rest of my ratings, that was match of the night.
Yeah, like it just.
No, never mind. Not match of the night. My bad.
Yeah, I was about to say there's one match on here that I think is better. But I thought it was a fantastic match. I love Cesaro. I love Aleister Black, and they took the best out of both out of each other.
It was a kind of stiff match. I mean, these guys were actually just looked like they were hitting each other. Fucking Cesaro catches the Meteora, pops him up into a Swiss death. Ooh, that was looking hella fine.
Yeah, they showed replays a couple times of Aleister Black shots, and just it looks super stiff on Cesaro, and that's why he wears the mouthpiece.
Yeah. So, this reminded me of Ilya Dragunov when Ashton Smith had his leg in a heel hook, and Ilya Dragunov is like getting him in like a headlock and like smacking him around a little, like he's I got you right where I want you. I wanted you to grab my ankle.
Yeah, Ilya Dragunov has a very interesting way of selling, and that's just I think it was Aleister Black that had that feel to him. When he was getting worked over, it just felt like he just thought he was on top.
Right. I feel that. So there was that Black Mass for the 1, 2, 3. What do you rate that match?
I rated an 87%.
86 from me. You think a match was better than that?
Yeah.
I didn't rate anything above 86.
I thought there was one match better than that.
Oh, wait, never mind. You're right. I also did.
Yes.
I'm sure we probably did not get the same match, but we'll find out. Speaking of matches that I don't know what I was expecting, it's Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss versus Bayley.
In a handicap match for the SmackDown Women's title, and they never properly explained how that would work.
Oh, they were going to be cool. It was like lay cool.
Yeah. It was like they're going to be co-champions, but they never said that on SmackDown or Raw when the fucking thing was announced, which I don't know why the fucking SmackDown match was fucking getting talked about on Raw, but whatever.
Yeah, I gotta love how the stacked division needs Alexa Bliss for a legitimate competitor.
You know, I was talking about this to Hash earlier this week. Like, the Raw, like, women's division fucking sucks. Like, Natalya is probably the best woman in that division. She's the number one contender now. Like, with SmackDown, you have Ember Moon, you have fucking Asuka, you have Kairi Sane, you have Liv Morgan, who actually had an angle on SmackDown I'll tell you about after we do this podcast, because it's kind of interesting.
No, I already know about it.
Oh, yeah. How do you think about that?
It was very interesting character development from Liv Morgan, which, by the way, I like how her theme goes, yo, 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 and then proceeds to just play like the most fucking ear-grating dance or like techno music I could have possibly put on. Her gimmick is that she's annoying, and god damn it, is her music annoying.
Nice. So yeah, this match kind of was. It was kind of what I expected.
This is entirely what we did during the match as well.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss got killed with a fucking baseball slide. Sorry, Bailey got killed with a baseball slide from Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, Bailey wins. Lol for the 1, 2, 3. What'd you rate that match?
76.
Rated at 72. Next was Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley in a last man standing match. There was crowd fighting, and Bobby Lashley lost.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley, the most interesting thing that happened in this was Lashley getting tossed into Funaki.
Well, also Braun Strowman breaking through the wall was kind of cool. But then again, it showed the massive fucking crash pads.
Yeah. Yeah, the crash pads are massive.
So, yeah, he crashed through the to the door while the ref was counting to 10 for the 1, 2, 3. What do you rate that match?
74%.
Give it a 65.
I feel it. It's one of those things where like the ending was so underwhelming because like you look at it, it's like, oh shit, he got tossed off the fucking roof, and it's like, no, there's a reason they're covering up. Why wouldn't you move the fucking spot from 2 weeks ago into this and vice versa, where someone goes through the fucking LED board on the stage?
Yeah, that would have been a lot better for the pay-per-view than just on a free episode of Raw. Speaking of free episode of Raw, we have the New Day taking on Heavy Machinery, taking on the Planeteers.
It was a good match.
I like Otis.
I like Otis.
It's like Otis. My mom likes Otis. My sister likes Otis. Everybody loves Otis. Fucking love Otis. Tucky is getting so much better. The Planeteers are always great. Love me some Big Red. And New Day win, lol.
Yeah, they need the championship. Like, they definitely need it because, you know, you got to have them 6 times. Fuck everything else.
Win, 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 win. Fuck everything else. For the 1, 2, 3, what do you rate this match?
I give it an 82. It was a fine match.
I gave it an 83. This is the only match I enjoyed more than you.
So far, like I enjoyed it. Woods was the Iron Man starting out. He had like 10 minutes where he was in the ring and just the Heavy Machinery and the Eco Warriors kept tagging out, and then
yeah. Up next we had AJ Styles with the Machine Gun Carl Anderson and Sex Ferguson Luke Gallows as they take on the man with no friends, Ricochet.
This is a very fucking good match.
It was a very good match. I was too busy watching the match to actually get any notes down.
Yeah, like the big detractor from this match is that literally just 2 or 3 weeks ago they had the exact same match.
Yeah.
Not working wise, this was a lot better. But like I've seen these two guys before.
The same results, right?
No, fucking Ricochet won it the first time.
I thought AJ won it the first time.
No, that's why Ricochet still had the belt.
Yeah, for all of 1 month.
Yeah, that's actually the match where AJ Styles turned heel, is because Ricochet beat him.
Yeah, I guess. So Styles clash off the middle rope for the 1, 2, 3. What do you rate the match?
I gave it a 92.
I don't even want to say my rating now. I feel dumb.
What is he, dumbass? You piece of shit?
Gave it an 84.
Dolph Ziggler against Kevin Owens was next.
Which, by the way, fuck Dolph Ziggler for killing my boy Richie. Why else would Kevin Owens just run up on him like that?
Yeah, fucking, it's a big conspiracy between Dolph Ziggler and fucking Eddie Kingston.
What did Richie do? What are you, what are you, Conan?
We've been very brief on our reviews on the whole event. This was just one spot. So, like, we're gonna, like, the reason we're brief on this one is because it was one spot.
A stunner for the 1, 2, 3. What do you rate the match?
40%, because nothing fucking happened.
50.
Mm-hmm.
All right, up next we had Samoa Joe versus my least favorite Kingston in wrestling, Kofi Kingston. Kofi was a squirmin'.
Yeah.
Why has he not done like a good SOS in years?
I don't know.
Like his leg doesn't even hit the other person. He just kind of rolls, or there's no indication the other person should go. So the move is always a weird miscommunication because he doesn't hit the back of the leg anymore. Just to kind of be like, all right, now go because we're rolling. It's just, oh, I fell over because now all of a sudden you're upside down and there's a pin.
Yeah. This match happened. Like, there's a couple cool spots.
Like him trying to do that whole song and dance we've seen 100 times where they climb up the fucking turnbuckle and land on Samoa Joe for a 2 count.
Yeah, but instead, Samoa Joe slammed him fucking down.
Yeah, because he's had that happen to him so many fucking times.
It took years, but I finally learned.
Yep. We had a Trouble in Paradise out of nowhere for the 1, 2, 3. What do you rate the match?
I feel like it's higher than I rated it, but I rated it 65.
Rated it as 71.
Okay, so not that much higher.
No, you're not that much lower now.
Yeah, well, sorry, lower.
Up next, we had the Ottawa Red Blacks taking on Sassy and Sexy.
Yeah, which you could guess for yourself which one's sassy and which one's sexy.
You'd be wrong if you guessed Lacey Evans as either option, because Baron Corbin is both.
I was about to say, here's a hint. It's Baron Corbin.
I love me some big banter.
Yeah, we all do. He is a
goddamn Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins brought that match down, and the fact that I've seen this match for fucking 4 months in a row is just really grated on my nerves.
It's weird that the best outcome in this match would be fucking Becky Lynch taking on Baron Corbin.
Yeah, which
I'm sick of Seth Rollins. He has the same match every single time. And Lacey Evans, I'm sorry. You should not be on the main roster.
But she would just call you a nasty, and she would get a yas and a bunch of claps, and your argument would be moot.
Yeah,
because you suck.
Yeah. Yeah, the best spot that happened in this match was Lacey Evans holding a chair above her head like she was going to swing it down, and Becky Lynch catching her with a chair to the ribs, which Lacey Evans tries to sell, and she drops the chair, she lets it go, and it just lands on fucking Becky Lynch's head, and she has to no-sell it.
Yeah. But you forgot the actual best spot of the match.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch, being cocky and stupid as ever, got an end of days from Baron Corbin for not for the 1, 2, 3. I wish it was for the 1, 2, 3.
He got pinned. What is the ref going to do? Say, no, that's illegal in this Extreme Rules match?
Right. So he could have pinned Becky Lynch, but instead he got up. His own hubris got him again. I love Baron Corbin, but man, you got to check your hubris a little bit. As he looked at Seth Rollins and says, "What are you going to do about it, you piece of shit?" To which Seth Rollins hit him with the kendo stick until it broke. Then did 3 curb stomps for the 1, 2, 3. Baron fucking died, which, by the way, it took more to take down Baron Corbin than it took Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So Baron Corbin is stronger than Brock Lesnar for the 1, 2, 3. What do you rate the match?
I rate 60%. Let me just tell you how stupid WWE has been with these fucking mixed matches.
I'm sorry, hold on. A 60%?
60%. I did not like this match.
You didn't like the match and you gave it a 60? You gave it above 50 and you're like, oh, I don't like this match? I didn't like this match. And it had one of my favorite wrestlers on the main roster. I gave it a 43.
I tell you, like, my average is 75, so this is below average. This is a D.
Your average is fucking stupid.
This is a D. If you go to school, if you get 60, that's a D. That's a flat D. That's a D minus, actually.
Yeah, I gave this an F.
It probably deserved an F. It got a lot more points than it should have for fucking Baron Corbin realizing, hey, this is an Extreme Rules match. I could actually hit a woman.
I love me some man-on-women violence.
Second time this year on a pay-per-view.
Yeah. That's why I don't mind intergender matches, because, like, it's weird to see it, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, no, they are equal. We're not just saying they're equal. They are equal.
Yeah, let me just talk now about how stupid WWE has been with these mixed matches. On Raw about 2 weeks ago, there was an elimination mixed match.
How did that
But they
work?
made a point of saying that men and women cannot fight each other. Why the fuck is it elimination?
Yeah.
Because Becky Lynch pinned, it was Selena Vega and Andrade, I think it was. She pinned Selena Vega, so effectively they were both out.
Okay, but like, what happens though if Seth Rollins loses?
That's the thing. Would it just like go to a time limit draw after fucking 60 minutes? Would like it have to be called a fucking like no contest?
I don't know, but I'm gonna save the audience from your rant because out comes fuck
you, I'm not finished.
And Brock Lesnar comes out.
And now this match is an Extreme Rules match. And there was effectively one shot on a woman from a man, and the ref was literally holding back Baron Corbin.
Oh my god, just let's just move on to the best match of the night,
Becky
please.
and fucking Lacey Evans were on the fucking ring ropes waiting for a tag. It's Extreme Rules. Why do you fucking care?
I don't know. I care. Yeah.
God, I fucking hate WWE. They do not know how to. This is why I don't like mixed matches. This is why I don't watch the mixed match challenge, because they're either stupid or just bad.
Well, at least WWE.
Yeah, WWE is the only one that does it. That's why they call mixed matches, not intergender, because there's no intergender actual action.
Right.
It's just two single matches going on concurrently.
Yeah. Speaking of two singles matches going on concurrently, he cashed in Money in the Bank on a fucking B pay-per-view.
Or as I eloquently wrote, he chatches in.
Brock Lesnar wins and sends the fans home happy after finally ending the lackluster reign of Seth Rollins. Cactus, what do you rate this match?
Fucking 40. Nothing happened.
Well, don't you feel stupid? That was a 100%. That's going on match of the fucking year.
Fuck it. I allow it. Whatever.
Woo! Because finally, does this fucking reign end. I have not been this upset about a reign since the first time he held a world title.
I've not been this upset about Reigns since when AJ Styles was the WWE champion.
Seth Rollins, how did you are the main champion of the flagship show, and yet you're playing second fiddle to Becky Lynch. This entire fucking this entire bullshit, he's been playing second fiddle to everybody else. Seth, turn heel. Denounce your girlfriend. Denounce the fans. Denounce burning it down. Because Jesus fucking Christ, at least you were entertaining.
Yeah, no, fucking Seth Rollins is one of those people where they don't have any. And I'm not sure if it's his fault or WWE's fault. He has no conviction. He has no direction when he's a face.
Whose fucking fault do you think it is? It's WWE's. When was the last time they had a fucking baby face that worked? Spoiler, fucking hasn't been years.
I mean, Kofi Kingston kind of works.
No. Because it's just the fact that he's the New Day. All right? They did the same shtick when they were heels that they did as faces. The only difference is now Kofi is the WWE champion. They don't know how to book a fucking face. They don't know how to book a face to save their fucking life.
Yeah.
The only one they knew how to book was John Cena, and the crowd turned on him after fucking year 6 of it.
I can't argue. You're correct.
Fuck
Seth Rollins.
Fuck creative.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid. They don't know how to book an underdog. They don't know how to book a babyface. That bitch that came in with her fucking Emmy award hasn't been doing shit. What? You want a daytime Emmy for television? Fantastic. You still fucking suck. Cactus, what do you give the cool rating of this show?
I gave it a donked out 2002 Ford Taurus percent.
I would love to
all of the bells and whistles. that made people go like, "Oh, this is the best event of the year for WWE. Oh, this is great." If you strip down everything to its basic fundamentals of wrestling and storylines, it is very average, extremely excruciatingly average.
Jesus fucking Christ. I think that's gonna do it for us today.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, crowd out there. Whoever's listening to this, fuck you.
Oh, Jesus. I can't honestly fucking there's no I didn't want to end the podcast on a sour note, but there was nothing we could have talked about that would have just actually made talk the end worthwhile. You know, unless we talked about Evolve at the end, but really, why? Why do that? Every fucking show has kind of just left a sour taste in my mouth for some reason or another. You being wrong on a couple of ratings. Fucking the New York Athletic Commission. Fucking Extreme Rules as a whole.
Yeah. Jay White not winning ever.
I've been just progressively getting angrier as the night has gone on, and I have no clever way to end this fucking show.
Yeah, no, it was a week of a lot of wrestling and a lot of kind of just sourness.
I mean, I'd been fighting with my girlfriend all fucking week. Like, this entire week has just been a fucking shitty week, and none of the wrestling really helped out. I was expecting a lot more from everything else, and I got nothing in return. This has been the Hash Brown Kid. That's been Cactus. Thank you for tuning into another episode of the Cool Wrestling Podcast. Any final notes?
Look on the bright side, we did not have to see the librarians this week.